What I love about New Albany is the 4th of July parade.
Sports.
Starbucks. My other home.
Very supportive to my business, and I think businesses in the area kind of all look out for each other.
Everything.
Welcome to White Fence Living. Welcome to Brick House Blue. I think Brick House Blue is like everybody's favorite part about doing a podcast here, because Ava and I walk in and you guys are already sitting down working.
How can you not sit by the water and have your coffee?
Yeah.
We already made ourselves comfortable when we walked in. It's a beautiful space.
Yeah. So, and thanks, Ava, for joining us. So Kristin and Kailen, Blowout Bars. I obviously have no place in this conversation to talk about hair. But so I asked Ava, I was like, man, this would be a good one for you to join. I just feel like she can ask better questions about hair.
Brought in a little backup.
Yeah, you're not our best client.
No. I would be the easiest client for sure.
Yeah, right.
So it doesn't matter who starts. Let's just do an introduction. You're both New Albany residents. We both have some Youngstown ties. We could touch on that. I wore my Youngstown State hat today.
See that?
So yeah, whoever wants to start, doesn't matter. Just tell us about yourself, kids, life, whatever you want to talk about.
Perfect. You're up first.
Okay, I guess I'm the oldest, so I'll go ahead first. So I'm Kristin, and obviously we're both sisters. Live in New Albany. I've been in New Albany for about 2 years now. Before that, we were just talking about this. We both lived downtown for about 15 years, downtown Grandview area, when we both moved to Columbus. And then, we were both born and raised in Warren, Ohio. So, I have 2 boys, John and Theo. John is 6 and Theo is 2.5.
Nice. You got your hands full.
Hands are full.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it.
Warren, Ohio is northeast Ohio. Kind of outside of like Youngstown, Cleveland.
Outside of Youngstown, Cleveland. Yep. Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always say, and people have heard me say this a million times, like, great place to grow up. Not exactly where I wanted to raise my kids.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Every time we talk to our parents too, we're like, so when are you guys coming up here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rather than the opposite. But it is true, like, and I think we said this when we first met you, when you find someone else or meet someone else from Youngstown or Warren, it's like an immediate connection.
Oh, for sure.
You start talking about like the pizzas and the food and like, all of that.
Cookie tables at weddings.
Cookie tables at
Come on.
weddings.
Or cookie rooms.
Yes, cookie rooms.
That,
Yeah.
that you can't talk to anyone else about here in Columbus. So, it is actually a thing.
So funny.
So every wedding, there's always like the cookie table or cookie room is a big deal.
Okay.
And like,
Yeah.
hence why Natalie and her mom bake cookies like crazy.
Yeah.
Like they have this crazy spread of cookies always. But come on, Columbus, step it up.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
need cookie tables.
We're ready for the cookie
Step
table.
Step up the wedding game.
Any cookie you want, it's homemade, it's there. So
Yeah.
awesome.
There's have you been to the Eastwood Mall lately?
Oh.
You know what? I have lately.
That's
Nice.
right. You just went.
I was so impressed.
Yeah.
I'm like, this mall is like booming.
It is.
It was busy.
Yep.
Every no vacancies. I loved seeing that.
Yeah, there's so where I got this hat is a store called I think it's Youngstown Clothing Company,
Okay.
and he has a we shouldn't spend much time on this because nobody's gonna understand, but there's a whole wall of like shirts that are just like Youngstown things, and it's like sauce sundaes and like pizzelles and like hot peppers. It's like everything Youngstown. It's really cool.
I love that.
Exactly.
I wish I would have seen that. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you're up.
I'm up. Yeah. So obviously same background. We're sisters. Grew up in Warren. I moved to Columbus because I went to Ohio State and just loved it. Never wanted to leave once I was here. So yeah, same thing. I lived downtown for a while, and then about 3 years ago, we moved here to New Albany. We were building a house, which took forever. So we were in an apartment here for a little bit, and I moved into our house. So same thing. It's so crazy. We did not plan our pregnancies, but I also have 2 boys, Ari and Nico, who are literally the same exact age. Our oldest are 1 month apart.
Wow.
And our youngest are 3 months apart, and they're best buds. It's so cool to watch them grow up together.
No one believes us that we didn't plan it,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But
I'm sure not.
which is fair. but
Nobody
we really
believed-
actually didn't.
Yeah, nobody believes that we plan, like, because who would plan 4, but we did. Like,
Right.
nobody wants
Yeah,
to believe it.
right.
So they're both 6 and 2. Is that
6
right?
and
Both
2.
6 and 2.
Awesome. So kindergarten.
Yes.
Kindergarten.
Yeah.
Who's their teachers?
Miss-
Go ahead.
Mrs. Sweeten is Ari's teacher.
And Mrs. Gannan is John's.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you asked me that, you guys were so quick to answer. I'd still be trying to figure it out. So Gemma, my youngest, is in kindergarten. She loves it. So
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
Who does she have?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, why did I do that to
No,
you?
no, you're good. You're good. It'll come to me. It'll
Okay.
come to me.
But
Um,
at the
Fair.
ELC?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
So she goes
nice.
half day afternoon. Her teacher's gonna be so mad at me.
That's okay.
All right.
Sorry.
But yeah, we love
not
it.
either of those.
No, it's definitely not
Okay,
either
so
of
that's
those. Those are 2 names. Do they go all day?
They go
Yes.
all day.
Okay, yeah. So all of our kids were. Well, Vinny didn't go to the ELC, but the rest were half day. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Yep. And then they'll be at the primary school next year. We just did the tour on Monday.
how was it?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I think he loves that playground. I mean, it's
It's
a
awesome.
playground upgrade for sure
Yes.
from the ELC to the primary school. So he was, I think, the most excited about that.
Yeah, and I think they kind of get like, it's still awesome, but they kind of like get pinned to one side of that playground.
They do.
Yeah.
Well, I was even talking to my husband about it because
Gagliardi. Sorry, Gagliardi.
There you go.
There we go.
I had to think of the
See? You thought
playground.
of
I just
it.
had to put myself there.
Yeah.
When we were on the playground, my husband and I were, John climbed this enormous high net thing that's
Yep.
there. And we're like, is he just going to be doing this every day? Like, we couldn't believe all of the high structures that the primary school had.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know.
Turf
It-
fields.
Turf fields.
Man, the stories
love that.
that I get on those turf fields at recess, like soccer, football, it's madness.
All the
Well,
little
I know
pickup
exactly
games.
where he'll be then.
Yep.
Yeah, it's craziness. It's kind of cool now because like with my kids, they'll see each other out there. So when the primary's out there, the intermediate might be out there, and so they'll
Aw.
see
I love
Jackson.
that.
So the youngest is in the primary, and they'll see him, and he like pretends like he doesn't know him.
Exactly.
I know. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is about that. They went to go have lunch with John, their oldest, and obviously my Ari is in the same lunch, and they said that like he wouldn't even look their way, like acted like he didn't
Ari,
even know
it's your
them.
aunt and uncle. And he was just like, oh, my word.
So you guys went to school together, right? How far apart?
We're 3.5 years apart, but we were never in the same school. So yeah,
Ah.
when Kristin graduated high school, I was a freshman.
Yep.
Did you set a good
So-
example?
I don't know. I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I
It was
did,
cool
but
to have like older sister, then all the teachers kind of like knew, had some
Yeah.
friends that were a little bit older. I got a ride to school, which was cool.
Exactly.
So,
That is nice.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. My brother was like in high school was like the golden child. Good grades, great athlete. And I was just kind of like, don't mess this up. He's like, he's paved the way.
We were a little bit opposite. So then
Oh,
we kind of
okay.
say this. So Kailen was the scholar,
Scholar.
I would say. And I was still just, don't mess this up.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yes.
about scholar, but thank you.
Definitely.
Nice little compliment.
Yeah. Definitely the one that was more school focused.
Yeah.
I was more
I loved school.
friend and boy focused. for
Really?
sure.
Yeah, I loved school. I still probably would. Yeah.
Do you feel like you could go back to high school and like still enjoy it?
I could, yeah. I loved high school. I really did. I loved like all the experiences, the friends. I just,
Yeah.
I had a really good high school experience for sure.
That's my wife. Like things get rough. She's like, can we just go back to 2004 when we were in high school? Like she would do it right now. She loved it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
College, high
and we started
school.
dating in like early in high school. So, all right. So Ohio State,
Yep.
the Scholar.
The scholar.
I have to plug Bowling Green. That's
Yes,
where I went.
Bowling Green.
That's awesome.
Well, Urban Meyer coached there for a
That's
little while, so
right.
you're in good company.
That's right.
So you guys get out of college, like tell me, so Blowout Bars, let's get into that.
Yeah.
So you're living downtown, you're out of school, like how did the Blowout Bar start? And maybe it makes sense for me at least to start, what is a Blowout Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
yes,
where I
good
sit
point.
back
We
and-
can always start there.
Yeah, such a good question. I think the easiest way to say it, and I actually was at the Paul Mitchell School yesterday giving a talk to the students. So the easiest way to kind of describe the Blowout Bar and the difference between us and any other traditional salon is we don't do any cutting or coloring
Okay.
at our salon. So it really is just blowouts and styling. So no color and no cuts.
Yeah.
So it really is. It's a brand new, not brand new concept now, but it was a new concept probably 15 years ago that started in the East and West Coasts where we are just getting blowouts and getting your hair done. So kind of almost like how your grandmother used to like go to the salon and get a set like once a week and not wash her hair anymore. It's kind of the same type of thing now where those women are coming in weekly and getting their blowout and then not having to wash their hair at home.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It really is.
And probably
It's
a
the
little
best.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that is a unique concept, right? Like, oh, we're going to open a salon, but we're not going to own a pair of scissors. Like,
Exactly.
so you said that was like maybe on the West Coast is where it started?
Yeah. Yep. So Kailen and I and our mom, the way that it started, we love to travel together, the three of us. We'd always go to New York City. We love New York City. We grew up going there around the holidays and different times throughout the year. So the three of us went about 15 years ago and stumbled into a blowout bar there, an independent blowout bar that only did blowouts. So we didn't know what it was at the time where we were there.
Yeah.
Saw a sign out front, decided to go for it. And we had the experience, the three of us that day, and we're like, why is there not one of these in Columbus? It really was. I always say this. It was one of those experiences that I just couldn't go back to doing it the old way.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it came to be. Right?
Nice.
I guess that was our first experience where we knew that we needed one in Columbus.
Yeah.
So, and the name is the Blowout Bar.
The Blowout
right?
The
Bar.
blowout bar.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so you guys founded the Blowout Bars?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
And
So-
then how many locations now?
We have 3 locations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we started in Grandview. It'll be 13 years. I can't believe it.
Wow.
And then Dublin just a year after. And then our Easton location is about 7 years old now. So,
Wow.
yeah. It's definitely a different concept than a salon. Every, I guess, salon offers the service, but the differentiator with us is that we focus on it and then it's super convenient because that's all we do. So chances are we have the time or the day available. We're open 7 days a week. And our team is just trained in doing blowouts and styling. And so we provide like a very consistent service, consistent style. So the blowout itself isn't new, but the salon just for blowouts would be, a newer concept at the time.
So I get like the older generations, like they would just go get their hair done. Did you call it a set?
Yeah.
A set?
That's what they used to call it.
All
Now
right.
it's a blowout.
That was a good
Now it's a blowout.
But like, so now, like, what's your typical customer? Like, when do they come in? How do they come in? Like, what does that look
Yeah,
like?
so our weekday customers are usually our Monday through Thursday. Women are those that either they're a stay-at-home mom or the working professional, really anyone, the traveler that's coming in for a meeting. Those are the ones that usually come in for something or they're coming in for their weekly blowout appointment. That's like a standing appointment that they come in every Monday at 11 o'clock.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yep. And then our weekends tend to be more event focused. So those are the gals that are coming in for a wedding or family photos, a bachelorette party. So our weekends tend to be a little bit more groups and event focused. And then during the week are more of our standing regular type of appointments.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You can go once a week.
Once
Twice
a week.
Yeah.
Twice a
Or-
week.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Every day. You could come every day.
You can
Every
come
day.
every day.
I love it. Every day.
Yeah.
Are you guys like hands-on in the salon? Do you guys do the blowouts? Did you start out doing the blowouts and now you guys are just like on the operational side of things? Like, what does that look like now?
Yeah, good question. Neither of us do hair. We
No?
don't have
Okay.
a cosmetology background at all. Although I always say, like, I was definitely the one that did my friends' hair and makeup in high school and college, so I feel like it was almost meant to be. But no, we don't have a cosmetology background, more just we got the service, loved the experience, and knew that there had to be other people like us that would love it as well. So we don't do hair, although sometimes I wish I could just like hop in, if we're running behind or, if there was a way I could help out, I wish I could. So we're both involved operationally, I would say, more so just making sure that everything is running smoothly. So all of the salons have a manager and a lead stylist who trains everyone that comes to us from day one. And then we're kind of popping in and out, traveling to all of the different salons, just making sure everything's running smoothly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from a business perspective, a lot of startups, like it's the cycle that everybody knows. Like you're able to do it, you're really good at it, then you have to hire people and train people. I think you're probably at an advantage to like, you can't just jump in, because I bet, especially in the early stages, you probably would have spent a lot of time doing it, not so much working on the business. So
Yeah.
I
You're
bet-
so right.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot with other salon owners that did, maybe start behind the chair. It's really hard to pull away from the chair and your clients and your great book of guests, all of those things. So, yeah, I guess in that aspect, we never really had to take like that step back. More so now we just have to like make sure we're not there managing, because it's so hard to, you could just fall back into that and want to do all of the things, but it's best not to. We know that for sure.
Yeah.
Caitlin, we have a joke going on. If I could work the front desk every single day, I would. And when the stylists and the team see me up there, they're like, "Go away." But I could be working the front desk every day. I love it up there.
That's
That-
fun.
Yeah, that is.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm intrigued by is, if you go to salon school and you want to be a stylist, and then you go work there, is it harder to find people who aren't doing cuts and colors and all that other stuff?
Yeah, I actually just talked about this yesterday at the school. So it's niche in the fact that there are actually a lot of hairstylists that don't love doing cut and color right off the bat. It could be for a bunch of different reasons. They like seeing more of a fast-paced environment. It could be allergies, maybe that keeps them away from color, or maybe they just are too nervous to do the cuts right away. So there are actually a lot of people that start out in cosmetology school that love doing just blowouts and styling.
Interesting.
So we definitely have those. Those are our lifers that have been with us for years that literally just focus on that. But then the other really cool thing about the Blowout Bar is you're able to work at another salon while working at the Blowout Bar. So people will own their own salon suites or work at a full-service salon and then work with us part-time and kind of do a little bit of both.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
Found a nice niche there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's next for the Blowout Bars?
Near you. Next for the Blowout Bar, so we definitely want to expand. So we have our eyes set on one more location here in Columbus. We think at that point we kind of have all of the areas covered. And then from there, we'd love to expand to Cleveland, kind of going back northeast, and having a few in Cleveland, possibly Cincinnati, definitely staying in Ohio, so that we can easily get to them. But yeah, I would say that's probably our next 2 to 3 year plan.
And you keep them all corporate-owned stores?
For
right?
now, yeah,
Do you-
definitely.
Do you think franchising or?
We've never really thought seriously about franchising. I don't, not for any particular reason, just for right now, it seems to be working the way that we're doing it. So, but I mean, never say never.
Yeah, and I think there weren't any Blowout Bars prior to the Blowout Bar, right?
Right, we
At
were the
least in
first one.
Columbus.
Yeah.
Not in Columbus. Mhm.
Got some competitors now, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we do have a couple competitors. They are in different areas. We always say, especially with our guests, it's a very within a 5-mile radius. It's a very convenience type thing. So you're not going to travel. I mean, you could travel across town and get it done. But most of our guests are very local to where we are. So we always say there's tons of room,
Yeah. Well, and I don't. At least in our business, I could say the same thing. Other people doing what we do is good because it's a reminder. It's growing the industry. It's educating the market.
Exactly.
We can't service anybody anyways. So
Yeah, you got it.
I think it's good. Awesome. So let's talk New Albany.
Great.
You've been 2 years,
2 years.
right? In
3
years.
Uh-huh.
Let's start with just what you like to do in New Albany. What's your favorite thing to do in New Albany? And you can complain if you want to too.
Of course not.
Not so much complaints.
I think my favorite thing to do, so we live close to kind of Market Street downtown, I guess loose
Yeah.
term for downtown. But we live right there, so we walk a lot still. So that was super important when we were moving from downtown and we were looking at different areas of New Albany. I'm I would still love to be able to walk and grab a coffee and walk and grab breakfast. So that's something that we were able to find, and we still do that. So on a nice day, we get the stroller, get the bike out, and we just start walking. We'll go to Fox in the Snow. Grab a coffee, that Rose Run Park is just so beautiful.
Awesome.
I did that on Mother's Day. It was so peaceful, and it was a beautiful morning.
Did you play in the water?
The kids did. Yeah. I can't not,
I'm always in there. Every time we go, I'm like, I'm
That's how my
soaking
husband
wet.
is too. He's in there.
just get in there. Yeah. I mean,
I'm trying to squeeze my foot in the boots that they have
I
there.
I know. Like, how awesome is that? The boots and the little like nets, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't really feel real, when you're
know.
walking around. But I definitely think that would be my favorite thing.
Nice. I don't go to Fox in the Snow enough.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah,
I know.
Get
It's
there.
beyond. Yeah.
It's so good.
We still love it. I know. We went all the time downtown when we lived there. It's just still. I love that sandwich, that egg sandwich.
There's
just
nothing
is-
like it.
I
There
know.
really isn't. You can't.
I
It's
think
consistent.
best.
Like, it tastes the same every time, looks the same every time. I
Yes.
mean, they do such a great job.
just a regular egg sandwich.
You add bacon to it.
Yeah,
It's really
Bacon.
good.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
Bacon
not
and
just
egg.
regular.
Yeah.
It's
a
not
goodie.
regular.
Have you never had it?
So I think I went there like when they first opened, and I've been there maybe a few other times.
Okay.
But yeah, not very often. It always looks so busy in there.
I know.
And it
A lot of
is, but the line does go very fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it looks worse than what
Than
it
it
actually
is.
turns out to
That's
be.
fair. Yeah.
So walking around, exploring.
Yes, being
do you
outside.
do you guys do a lot of the like 4th of July?
Yeah,
all the
we were
other
just
ones?
at the Founders Day parade and festival. Yeah, I mean, there's so much to do, which I love. I feel like that was one thing that we were missing downtown with a young family. You were
Yeah.
kind of like having to seek a lot of that out. But I love being here because I feel like there's just so many community activities for the kids to do, and you run into people that you know and start to like form friendships with. So yeah, I love it. I mean, if it's on the calendar, we're usually there.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
I feel like
awesome.
they do such a good job. Like we even just got that postcard the other day that had the Touch a Truck date
Yep.
already set for August, and then there's all the movie nights that I put on my calendar. So definitely taking advantage of all those like family friendly events.
Yeah, and so just a little bit of insight. There was New Albany community events, which kind of like did a lot of those community events, and then the chamber took over some of those events, and now the city's taking some of those over, and all of those groups did an awesome job with them. The city just has a lot more resources, so Oktoberfest is going to grow a ton. It's going to be awesome this year. It's moving, and then the 4th of July, everything's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. They
Yep.
just keep adding to it. Which, yeah, we love those events.
I know.
We missed Founders Day. They had a bunch of rides and everything up there.
Oh, yeah.
they
All
had
the rides
parade
and-
first, and then walk over to all the rides and games and all
Yeah.
the food trucks.
We were too busy with softball and everything else.
All the
I'm
sports.
sure.
I know.
But
Yeah.
and then Rose Run's getting extended, which I'm sure you see all that construction over there. That
So exciting.
gi-
Yeah.
giant pond.
I love being part of like the development of all of these things. It's exciting. It's something to look forward to, and it feels like it's so far away. But then once it's here, it's like, oh yeah, that went super quick. So
Yeah, I think everybody's chomping at the bit at the, and your kids will get to enjoy it. The indoor facility at Bevelheimer is going
Yeah.
to be awesome.
I can't
just
wait.
passed that the other day.
They're
Looks
moving
like
dirt.
they're
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're starting.
they're gonna. We need it. We need more facilities.
Yep.
Because Bevelheimer's, you guys are experiencing a little bit of it now. It's
Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
Yeah.
The first time that we had to go there, and it was like yellow or whatever zone it was at the time, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. We had Howland Park.
Yeah. Yep.
Literally just pull right in and you know where you're going.
One entrance,
One entrance, one exit.
one way to leave.
Yeah.
It was like a one way, right?
Yes.
At
You
Howland
can't
Park.
get lost.
No. But with Bevelheimer, yeah, that was a little bit of a learning curve. But now I feel confident, whenever I see the zone, I'm like, I know where that zone is. So
it's really fun telling grandparents
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
where to go when they're about 5 minutes away from Bevelheimer. I think that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, just go to Y3.
yeah.
Y3. What is
Where
that?
are we? And they're from Cleveland and Warren, so they have no idea. But I'm like, they should have just followed us from our house.
Yeah, just wait for them next time.
Yes,
Easier
definitely.
that way.
Well, we were talking about rainouts, and so softball typically takes a back seat to baseball. But so we show up for a game and like 10 minutes, or I shouldn't say that, about a half hour before the game starts, we get moved to another field. Well, we had a visiting team, and man, they had to go from yellow to purple. And so purple is, there's 4 fields. Half of them I think are red, half of them are purple. And it was like, go out here, drive, then you got to take the road back. But you could also go park on this parking lot. Like, yeah, I felt bad, but
Definitely.
Confusion.
It's
I'm glad it's
definitely-
not just us, though.
Yeah.
So,
It
yeah,
makes me feel better.
yeah, and then eventually, like you could draw the map. You'll know those fields so well.
I'm sure.
drive there with your eyes closed.
Yeah, it's confusing or has been confusing because there's like if you just Google Bevelheimer Park, it'll show you like the map with it's all shaded the right colors.
Yeah.
It's like
Exactly.
super easy to use. So what sports are the kids doing?
So, Ari, my oldest, he loves all the sports. So it seems like he's gravitating though towards soccer. So we
Nice.
just tried out for King's Hammer. So he'll
Nice.
start there in the fall. And then he's been doing flag football, which he really loves. So we'll do that again. And then basketball in the winter.
Nice.
Oh, and baseball. So
Yeah,
this
and
was his
baseball now.
first season. He literally would do it all if he
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
Multiple like if he had to go from one game to the next, like he's totally fine with that. Never runs out of the energy. So yeah, I guess he's probably doing it all.
That's good.
Except
That's
for lacrosse. That was the one he said no, it was too hard. I don't know if it's too hard or not.
No, he should try it.
Yeah.
Jackson's he's in second grade. This was his first year playing. So they have I think it's kindergarten through second grade program. The coaches are awesome. It's like it's fun. There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
contact
we've heard good
whatsoever.
things.
Yeah, they can't hardly pass or catch, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought he would like it. I think maybe it was a little more intimidating.
Yeah, it definitely gets intimidating the older they get. So Vinny's played this year, sixth grade, and there's more contact. It gets a little more serious there.
Yeah,
but
and,
still,
And we didn't have lacrosse in
no.
also where we grew up in Northeast Ohio. So that's, I think, another thing is that it just seems very foreign to
Yeah.
us. Like, I don't know how to speak to it. I don't know anything about it. My husband doesn't.
Yeah.
The same type of thing.
Does Licking Heights?
Not when I was there.
They may
So-
now.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. Yeah, I didn't even know what lacrosse was. I mean, I had no
No.
idea.
I know.
And then so I went to Otterbein and I was going in education and wanted to coach. And so a professor's like, there's a coaching position I think you would be good for. Are you interested? I'm like, yeah, what is it? She's like, girls lacrosse. I'm like, ah, boy, like what age? She's like, well, varsity. And so me and a buddy, a classmate, interviewed for it, somehow got the job and coached the varsity Bexley girls lacrosse team.
Wow. Without ever knowing
I
anything
had
about the game.
no idea what I was doing. No idea.
Well, now you do.
Yes, kind of. Not.
It didn't teach you anything?
I mean, it did. I should have done more research. Like, I should have done my homework a little better before starting. Which I did. But like, we're in the middle of the game. We don't have the ball, and this probably won't make sense if you don't know lacrosse. But like, I'm trying to call a timeout, and the official's like, "You can't do that. You can't. You don't have the ball. You can't call a timeout." And you're substituting on the fly. And so
Okay.
it's similar in soccer that you have like middies that can go both ways, but then the defense can only go so far, attack can only go so far. But yeah, I know quite a bit now just from coaching Vinny and watching it all.
Right.
But yeah, you're right.
It's new to us.
It is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fun sport though.
It
It
looks
is.
like it.
Yeah. Sports?
Yeah, sports. So they're both on the same baseball team
Nice.
this year. And then basketball. He loves playing basketball. And then he does karate at McClellan's
Oh, nice.
over there on Hamilton.
Good.
And he loves that.
Is he gonna wrestle?
I don't know if he loves wrestling. He does love wrestling. I don't
in
know
general.
just in general.
They all
Before-
do.
They all do. But he
Yeah.
loves it. That's all he plays with are his little wrestling characters.
Yeah. So-
Sweet.
John Cena, I'm sure. Big
John-
fan of John Cena.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Is that the shirt he had on the other day?
That
I don't
he
know.
has a couple wrestling shirts now. Rollins, who's
Maybe. I don't know.
something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, all new to me as being a boy mom. I'm starting to learn WWE wrestler
Yeah.
names and everything about them and their entrance songs and all this stuff.
I've talked about it before. I love the youth wrestling program here is really, really well done. John Priestess runs it. It's awesome. It's kindergarten up to middle school before going into middle school. It is crazy being in a wrestling room with like kindergartners, first graders, second graders, because I don't have wrestling experience either. That's usually who I was with, the young ones. But yeah, so if he's interested,
Okay.
I-
I'll have to look that up.
it's a phenomenal youth sport. It is. I like to go out. Did you guys play sports?
We did
Tennis.
Tennis,
Oh,
nice.
yep.
So yeah, so individual, well, partner too, but like individual. There's just something about like being out there by yourself. It's you and another guy,
Exactly.
and it is a fight.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get their butts kicked, and they're gonna kick some butt probably.
Yeah.
And yeah, the lessons are awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So are you gonna get the kids in tennis?
It's so hard. They haven't really been that interested in it's definitely more team focused now. I think it's more fun.
Yeah.
To do the stuff like flag football and baseball and that type of thing. But we'd love to get them in tennis because obviously it's just something that you can play forever.
Yeah.
With your family and with us. So
Do you
I
guys
think
still play?
eventually, not as much as we
No.
nothing.
But
know.
I keep saying, like, every summer, like, this is the summer that I'm going to start playing again. But maybe this will be the summer. I want to. It's such a great sport. Like,
Yeah.
it's fun. Like Kristen said, you could play it forever. You can play with your family. So, yeah, maybe this will be the
This
year.
will be the year. I like pickleball because I don't have to run as much. It's
And I've never
smaller.
tried pickleball.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
I know.
You have to.
I know.
I
You
haven't
got-
tried it either.
Yes. We used to play, it's open water. We used to play in a volleyball league.
Yeah,
Ava carried us.
I absolutely did. Yeah.
I think she's taller than
I
all
could
of
see
us.
that. I could see that.
Yeah, pickleball is really fun. Our kids love it. So we got like a basketball court in the back, and now, they're playing basketball too, but we've got a net across for pickleball, and it's just like destroying paddles because they
Oh,
get
I'm
mad
sure.
and throw them down.
Yeah.
But they love it. It's fun, and it's cool to be able to go do a sport like that with the kids, like play against them, and they do great.
Exactly. It is. That's another good family one.
Yeah, yeah. The pickleball courts at Bevelheim are awesome.
They're always so full. Looks like. I
Gets
guess.
intense over there too.
I know.
I bet.
I stay on the novice side.
Good to know that
Yeah.
there's a side.
Well, what else? What else? New Albany. So, if you're gonna go out for an evening with your husbands, where do you go?
That's a good question.
Or do you go?
We need it. This can be my time to complain. No, I'm just joking.
We're both like silent
Restaurants.
for a second. Like,
Restaurants.
what can we say?
Everybody.
Everybody
I know.
says that.
Yeah.
If you're a restaurant listening, please open some in New Albany. That's the one thing I do, like we were talking about before this, definitely miss the restaurants
Yeah.
downtown and the different ones. So
We usually, I mean, I hate to say it, if we're going out, we usually like try and go back downtown or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
somewhere else, which is like so unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
Because one of the things I remember when we were moving, I'm like, I'm still going to go downtown all the time. Like, I don't know why when people move, they never come back downtown. And now here I am. I'm like, well, it's kind of a hassle.
It's so far.
And it's so
the
far.
parking.
Yeah,
I never
so
thought I'd say that.
Here we are. So I would love to be here. But no, I mean, we definitely go, you know, like Hudson 29.
Rusty Bucket.
The kids love Rusty
Oh
Bucket.
yeah, yeah,
And we love Rusty Bucket too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely casual. It's perfect for the family.
yeah.
But as far as date night goes, we probably try to.
Yeah, I'm curious
It's
to see
hard.
what happens with like the new stuff on Central College, what comes in there, or
Yeah.
I think there might be some restaurants coming like behind Eagles Pizza, that development there too. Do you guys ever go to Elliott's?
We do. We go to Elliott's a
Yeah.
couple times. Yeah,
I like Elliott's.
good. Yeah, if you have any recommendations, I mean, we're fairly new, I guess. So
What's the
New Albany's not real big. You've probably seen them all.
we've been. To
I tried to
them
sneak
all.
Elliott's in on you.
what's the new one that just opened? Oh my goodness. Just like right next to where Freshie was.
Oh, Bendy Walk.
Oh, we go
Bendy
to
Walk.
Bendy.
That is really good.
It's really good.
Yes.
We go to
yeah,
Bendy Walk.
We go to Bendy Walk for
Yeah.
sure.
I haven't been there yet.
And that was
a good one.
I need to.
downtown in German Village. And so
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yes.
feels familiar.
Yes, that's a good one.
Nice. Yeah, we need a Vernon's, which nobody's gonna know.
No,
we were just there. Went back home for
We need a Vernon's.
Natalie's
we do
dad's.
need a Vernon's.
Yeah, there's not many like just like mom and pop. It's always like big names.
I
I
know.
know. We say that all the time. Like, and it's crazy because you go back to Warren and I feel like you have more options.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
Sounds wild.
It's probably not as like diverse of food, you know.
No.
You're like, but is there? I doubt there's a Bendy Walk there. Can't imagine.
There's definitely
Yeah.
not a Bendy Walk.
but a whole lot of Italian places.
A lot
A
of
lot
Italian.
of Italian, a lot of bread, and a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
There can be a whole podcast episode about Northeast Ohio.
Warren.
But
Food,
the
yeah.
pipeline from Northeast Ohio to New Albany, Ohio needs to be studied. There are so many people from that area that live here. It's
Right?
bizarre. Yeah.
It's like we all need to get together.
We need a group. Yeah, we need a
guys do.
meeting.
We need a meeting. Have
Which
some-
ones from Youngstown are we going to bring here? Yeah, like a good Italian.
Because I know that like Nick's Fried Chicken tried.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that coming here?
So I don't know all of this, but so Nick's, what they were in Grandview, right?
Right.
And then they closed. I think he is Crispy's Crisp something in Pickerington
Okay.
Oh,
is
okay.
him. It's the best chicken around.
I'll have to try it.
There you go.
Yeah. Of course, I can't think of the name.
Sunrise,
look it
that's
up.
another one.
Yeah.
Because we'd always joke about this too. We love Sunrise, and then like our husbands or even roommates in college, they're like, I mean,
It stinks.
Oh my gosh.
it stinks. I mean, it's okay.
I mean,
I'm
I
like, oh
was
my God.
raving about that sunrise pizza like when I first met my husband, and then I'm like, wait until you try it. And he tried it. He's like, what is this?
I was
He's
they're
like,
"It's
"Where's
just
the
sauce with
cheese?"
some sprinkled cheese on it.
It's not the cheese isn't melted.
The
yeah.
cheese isn't
Yeah.
melted.
He's like, this is not my thing. So
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Like,
Right?
We go.
yeah.
I go to Vasilio's and so now like when I go home I'll get the half baked, and she'll be like, "Is this going to Columbus?" I'm like, "Yes, it is."
Yeah.
oh, that's a really good
Just take it half
idea.
baked and then you throw it in the oven. I always wonder like, is it really that good, or do we just love it because
I
we're
know.
used to it? Because
Because we grew up on it.
nobody else raves about it. Like
No one else
we
I
do.
raves
know.
about it.
I mean,
And
I think
wait
it's really
too.
good.
I, like anytime they take that first bite, I'm like waiting, and it's just kind of
And they're like,
it's okay.
I should bring some to the
should.
office.
You should.
Yeah.
yeah.
And hot.
Bread with
Do a
sauce
little
on
taste.
it.
It
which,
is.
Yeah, and then
But we like it.
cheese that isn't melted.
Right.
Cheese that
top.
isn't melted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Sounds great,
I
doesn't
know.
it?
With a couple peppers.
Yeah,
Sprinkled
with
throughout.
only a few though.
Only a few. If
you're lucky if you get one
Yeah.
on your piece,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, trying to find I want that piece there. It's got
Yeah.
more green peppers on
Uh-huh.
Yep.
it. In hot peppers drives me crazy. Like I absolutely love hot peppers, and it just doesn't exist here, and nobody understands it.
No one. Yep. We
And
go
I-
to, like I said, we go to my dad's, and there's just bowls of hot peppers and white bread and dipping it in there and putting the pepper. But
Yeah,
you
and he's
can't.
like, take some back, put them in your eggs, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you literally can
Everything.
Put them, everything.
You guys
Yeah.
are Italian?
We're Greek,
Greek.
actually.
Greek, okay.
Yep.
Same.
But
almost
Yeah.
same
we
thing.
love Italian food
Yeah.
too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
So let's talk about your dad's places. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so our dad, so he owns the Chop House in Warren. He's owned it for years now, and then he has a pizza place in Warren as well. So yeah,
Red Plum. And then
Red Plum.
Barrel. He,
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I think we
took
told you
over
about
Barrel.
that. He took over
yeah,
that
yeah.
last year.
I had red plum for the first time, maybe a month ago, something like that. My mom had it. We were home for something, came back, and she's like, "You have to try this," and it was amazing.
It's good.
It is very good.
And there's all different types of pizzas that you can try there.
yeah,
You know, it just doesn't have the one. I think there's 4 different
yeah,
types
like
that you can choose.
Detroit, New York style.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
really good.
It
And
is
then-
really
Really
good.
good.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
Chop House is real. We always say that. We're like, we wish we had a Chop House
I know.
in New Albany. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Just the types
and
of food.
We're boring people with the Youngstown talk, but there's plenty of people here that are from the area. But from the area or not, Avalon is amazing. Like,
Oh my gosh.
it is worth a trip. Like, just even a weekend, like that resort,
Yeah.
you don't feel like you're in Ohio. I mean, it is. You definitely
I
don't feel like
know.
you're in Warren, Ohio. That's
No.
for sure.
No, a friend of ours, wasn't that like last year where she was like, I think we're headed to where you guys are from, like to a resort of some sort. And
Because
we're
we're
like,
like, why?
A resort? What?
Resort? What?
like, I get it. It's so nice. I
It
mean,
is.
it's busy. Like all kinds of stuff going on there.
Yeah.
So
So Ava's boyfriend works for the stadium, right?
Yes.
And so does he still do it, or was involved with the marketing or advertising, or maybe not?
He just runs the tours program for the stadium.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
And so Avalon does a lot of advertising there.
Oh, okay.
So you see Avalon all over the place,
Yeah.
and so it is. It's you got to check it out. I've talked to people that aren't from the area the same. Were like, I went to this place up in like Northeast Ohio, and they're like, I didn't feel like I was in Ohio. I'm like, yeah,
The golf course. I mean, it's such a beautiful view. We say that every time we're at the Chop House too. Like, this is so beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah, you could definitely just go for an overnight, like one night.
yeah.
We could
Dinner
put
at
like
the
a
Chop
little
House.
itinerary
could do a
together
little-
for the people that want to go back.
Get some hot peppers.
Hot peppers.
Well, and how can
Maybe.
we forget the hot dog shop? We haven't talked about
Oh
that
man,
yet.
I know. Have you been there
That's
lately?
in a-
Not lately.
So I
Not
think there's new
lately.
owners.
I heard there was a new.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Still good.
Okay, great.
Yeah, they have a very expansive milkshake menu now, which they didn't used to have.
That
But-
sounds delicious.
Yeah, the hot dog shop's awesome.
I feel like that is one where you take people to the hot dog shop and
Yeah.
they're like, okay, I get this.
Yeah, I
for
get
sure.
this makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the French fries there.
Yes. Yep.
Family
and
fry.
the red pop. It's the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. I've also brought that back here. Like
Well-
get a quart of chili. What is
Oh my
Yes,
word.
exactly.
gross looking?
The little sides too to dip your French fries in. But
Yes.
it was so crazy. We went there probably I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, and Kayla and I were sitting there. We're like, "Is that still the same waitress that was here when we?"
Probably was.
And
It was.
Wow.
It's like the
But
same.
she like looked the same, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
how
well,
does she look the same?
It's in the hot
30
dogs.
Yeah, must be hot dogs every day. You look never age.
Oh, yeah.
But that was funny.
I took the kids there before, and of course they were like, "What? Like this is what you're raving about?" Because they live in New Albany now, and like they do all of this.
Exactly.
I'll never forget this. So we took the kids back home for something. I can't remember, but we're all in the van headed to Youngstown, and we're like going through. I might even like got into Cortland. I think we got off in Champion on 45 for some reason, and Vinny was like, "Did a tornado come through here?"
Oh my word. That's so funny.
And I was like, "No, like this is what the rest of the world looks like, Vinny. Come on."
tornado come
Yeah.
through here. I'm dying. That's amazing. How old is he? Or was he?
So he was probably around 10.
That
Oh,
is
that's awesome.
the best.
Yeah, I'm like, no, like this. There's a whole world out there.
There's a whole world.
Wow.
But the
Oh.
white picket fences aren't
Yeah.
here. They
Yeah.
got blown away in the tornado.
in the tornado.
But we joke about going back there all the time. Natalie loves it, and she would move. I think she would move back there like tomorrow because she's
Would
just
she?
like so old school. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
it's so familiar. It really was a great place
To grow up.
yeah.
You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I think that
So
for sure.
I think our kids will have the same kind of experience here growing up. I mean, how could they not like think back on their childhood and be like, "Man, that was awesome."
Yeah.
Because once they do experience other areas, they'll
Yeah,
they'll
like-
really appreciate.
exactly. The schools are all still close. Like it still does have that similar, like the way that was, like with the
Yeah.
schools and
I think it being a
friends
little
being
smaller
close.
too.
Yeah,
You
smaller.
know, the community being smaller where you feel like everyone is kind of familiar, which is nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it is. It's nice. I mean, it's big enough that you can't possibly get to know everybody, but it's still small enough that, like, especially with kids in sports, you just get to know so many people.
yeah.
And it's almost like, yeah, like a lot of my friends now are parents of Vinny's friends.
exactly.
So I'm like, choose wisely, Vinny,
I
or I'll
know,
try and push
and they're going to
you.
be our friends.
Yep. Well, it's been about 45 minutes. I know you've got a meeting to get to, or both of you do, right? Anything
this has
else?
been great.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. We've got some really good guests lined up. I'm super excited about. I don't want to tease them yet until we actually do it. But yeah, it's just fun to get to, like, I know people have seen you guys in the community. They probably know of the Blowout Bars, but to like kind of hear the story and connect it to a face and just get to know you a little bit, I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Definitely. No,
Thank
This
you.
was awesome.
Yeah. Well, thanks
you
for
so
coming.
much.
We'll have to
Yeah.
have you on soon when Blowout Bars are all over the country.
Yeah, that was
I mean, hopefully that would be great.
All right.
for
Thanks so
having us.
much.
Thank you.
Be sure to follow us on social media for news, updates, everything that's happening in New Albany. You can visit whitefencelivingpodcast.com. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode of White Fence Living.
What I love about New Albany is the holiday tree lighting.
I love the Heights Center. The walkability and convenience.
My favorite part of New Albany is you.